Hello YouTube, this is Ken Apocalypse, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about budget TVs versus high-end TVs. And if you looked at my poll, not really my poll, but my post earlier a couple days ago, it showed you a TV in a box, well, not in a box, and it was almost out of the box, but I did that because I took the Vizio back. I could not deal with the motion. I try to watch sports. I tried to watch basketball, tried to watch football. And it just, I don't know. It kind of made me dizzy really. But the motion on the TV is not great at all. And I keep saying it and I keep saying it. The picture's beautiful. The sound is awesome on that TV. I don't know what kind of speakers they got in it, but the TCL's got awesome speakers. The clarity of the TV and everything, I would put it up with a high-end TV. But the sound, sorry, not the sound, but the motion, I just couldn't deal with it. And a lot of people's like, can't you just deal with the motion? I'm like, no, I can't deal with the motion. Because I do like sports. I like to watch a lot of sports, and also I know that it's got a fast response time for like gaming and stuff. But the motion, they say, like if you're playing Call of Duty or something, and you're running or sliding or anything like that, and anything fast motion, that it blurs. I did not try it out, so I don't know firsthand, but that's what I've been told in my comments. Excuse me. So what I did was I went back, I took it back, I sacrificed a little bit of money, an arm and a leg, and I got this. Yes, this is what was in the box, or this was what was almost out of the box. I did not keep it long enough to do a video on it because the motion and everything was perfect. The colors were very vibrant, but when you got to a bright scene, like say an all-white scene, it seemed like it wanted to dim itself down. And yes, I took off the eco and all that, anything that would cause it to dim, and come to find out that I just found out last night actually that there's also a setting. It's called in the maintenance menu. It's called world dimming, but you have to have a regular controller, not the little skinny ones like they give you. It has to be a regular remote that kind of looks like this, to get into that menu to turn that off. And I didn't have that. I didn't know about it. I might go back to it. You can see this right here is not the Samsung Q70 that I had purchased. And I got it because it was on sale for $11.99. And I was like, well, I'll go ahead, I'll cough up the extra $400 and I'll go ahead and get it. And I did, and that kind of killed it. Kind of like you know how OLED will go full screen on something bright and then it'll dim down, and that's to keep that's to preserve the life of the screen. Well, that's what the Samsung was doing, and I did not like that at all. I mean, it was not great at all. So anyway, I went and I exchanged it for this. This is a bigger version of the 55-inch Sony X900F that I had. And yes, this is a Sony X900F. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why would you do that? Well, it's on sale for $1,099 for a 65-inch Sony X900F. Listen to what I'm saying. And that is actually a great deal. It's $100 less than the Q70. Now, the colors on it are not as vibrant. Let me, hold on. Let me, does that help? Doesn't look like it's zooming in very good. There we go. Wow. Okay. Anyway, um, the colors aren't as vibrant on this TV, I've noticed. They're more, I guess you would call mellow. Anyway, the reason I'm showing you this is I've got to show you something that, if you haven't noticed already, you're going to be like, you know what? That's right. Why not stick with a budget TV? Okay. Let's see. When you switch, if you cannot see it, right? I want you to look right here where my finger is. See that line? That line is from the back panel. And there's a little one on this side right here. Right here. But this is the more noticeable one. Okay? Now, and you can see that one a lot better right here. Okay, there we go. You can see that one a lot better now. But then you see the difference between it's darker than light right here. Okay. That's not supposed to be there. I'm sure you people know that that's considered banding, really. And this TV has got two of them. And this is originally a $1,499 TV. This is a high-end Sony, not the 950G, but the 900F. This is a high-end Sony. It's not supposed to be there. The quality control is not supposed to let this stuff get by. The reason I'm doing this is because whether it's a budget TV or it's a high-end TV, it doesn't matter. You'll still have problems. You can still have problems out of any of them. You can have problems out of Samsung, LG, Sony, Vizio, TCL, Hisense. You can have trouble out of any of them. But this is just, I'm just proving a point here. And when you're watching something, you can actually notice it go from light to dark in that area. It looks like there's a line down between people and stuff. It's very, very distracting. This set is going back. I've already talked to the Magnolia representative, and he said, oh my God, I sent him pictures of it. He said, please bring that back. He says, I'll take care of you any way I can. So what am I going to do? Am I going to take it back and get another Sony X900F 65-inch because this was a good deal, $1,099? Do I go back and get the Samsung to where I can go into the menu options, that's the secret menu, and turn off the world dimming? But because I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you right now and straight up, that Samsung was beautiful. It had a bright, vibrant picture with bright, crisp, vibrant colors, and there's no denying that. I mean, it was just unreal how crystal clear and beautiful that picture was. And it only run HDR 10 plus, which is, their competition for Dolby Vision. But to tell you the truth, on things like I watched Ridiculous 6 on Netflix. It was just in HDR, not HDR 10 plus, just HDR. And it was actually really bright, vibrant, and crisp. I mean, I was actually impressed. It takes a lot to impress me with TVs. It really does. Okay, no, it don't. That's a lie. But still, it was a bright, vibrant TV. I loved the operating system. I really did. Not as good as the Roku. I'm going to stand by Roku 100%. That Roku operating system was awesome. But if I go back, I don't want a Vizio P-Series. Their operating system is horrible, horrible, unless you buy like a Roku stick. But who wants to pay $1,000 to $1,100 for a TV? Yeah, well, actually, it's on sale right now. The Vizio is only $9.99. But who wants to pay that? Then have to go pay an extra $100 for a 4K Roku box. You're at the same price as this TV right here. And that's just not how it's supposed to be. Vizio should implement Roku, and if they implemented Roku, that they would sell TVs left and right because they have a beautiful set. That P Series Quantum that's on sale for $9.99 right now, and that's a 65-inch. The picture is beautiful. 200 local dimming zones. It has a 97% color accuracy. I mean, that's almost up with the Samsung. You know, Samsung has 100% color volume, 100%, and so the Vizio has 97, so it's close, and it is a beautiful TV. But the operating system is killer on it. It sucks bad. So, I mean, beautiful TV, bad operating system just ruins the whole thing. Now, a lot of people can overlook at it. A lot of people do go get Roku sticks and stuff or Fire Sticks to put in there. And that's perfectly fine for you. But why would I want to spend $1,000 then go spend an extra $100 to get a streaming stick? You see what I'm saying? But other than that, the TV's fine. Now, the TCL, beautiful TV. The 625 I'm talking about, 65-inch TCL 625. It's beautiful TV. Great sound, believe it or not. Bad motion. It kills it. Has a wonderful operating system. The Roku operating system. It's great. The Hisense. Okay, I've heard more and more complaints about the Hisense. The Hisense it uses the Google operating system like you see here. It uses the same thing. But, that's right, there's a but. It looks spectacular in regular content, 4K content without HDR. Once you implement HDR, something happens and it doesn't get as bright and it has a yellow tint over it. And I think the reason being there is they put a yellow tint over it so it will like brighten the colors, I guess. Because I did notice on the TCL, if you had it in warm, that the sunshine was shinier, the reflections were better, and stuff like that. Don't know why, but I mean, it happened. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all. I don't mean to drag this out for very long. This TV is going back. Don't know which one I'm going to grab next. And because this one's faulty, obviously. But I'm going to take this one back, and I'll have something else today. I just don't know what yet. This is a beautiful TV. It really is. The picture is nice, crisp, and sharp on it, just like my 55-inch was. But that banding is, that's whoa. that's a deal breaker. So, I'd like to hear your opinions. I'd like to hear your thoughts. If you know of anything like on settings, like on the TCL or on some suggestions on the Vizio or suggestions on the Samsung even, or even this TV, which I don't know if I'm going to get another one of these because that kind of puts a bad taste in your mouth, because this was, of course, brand new. It wasn't open box or anything. But leave your comments. Let me know if you know any secrets on settings or anything for any of the TVs, because that way you tell me, I can try it, and I can tell everybody else. But not to mean that I don't mean to ramble on. So I'm going to end this right now. And this is Kenpocalypse, and I'll have more for you next time.